What if I told you that the moment you've been waiting for, the one your heart has longed for, is finally here? You are stepping into the throne that was always destined for you. Your rightful place by birth and divine purpose. This is not just a fleeting realization, but a profound awakening to the power that has been within you all along. Think back on your journey. How many times have you felt the weight of others trying to hold you back? Their fear, their envy, their attempts to control your direction or distract you from your calling. They were never meant to succeed. And now, as you rise, their efforts crumble like dust, powerless against the divine force propelling you forward. A new era is dawning. One where you no longer walk by the rules of this world, but by a purpose deeply rooted in the divine calling on your life. Leadership isn't something you need to prove or explain, it is an intrinsic part of who you are. You may have doubted your authority, perhaps even walked quietly in uncertainty. But deep down, you've always known there was something unshakable within you. Now, as you claim your rightful place, you can finally see the magnitude of your purpose. 1 Peter 2 verse 9 reminds us. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. This verse doesn't just speak of your identity, it declares your royalty. A sacred birthright bestowed by the Creator. It is not something earned, and it can never be taken away. You were born for this moment. And now, as you stand at the threshold of your destiny, it's time to ask yourself, how will you step into this role with courage? What does it look like to lead without seeking approval but walking instead in divine authority? If you're ready to embrace this calling fully, affirm it now. Declare it in faith. Because this moment is no accident. Every trial, every challenge, every tear shed in silence was preparing you for this throne, this place where you are called to rise and reign. The forces that tried to box you in, to limit you, are powerless now. They misunderstood your strength, thinking that by restraining you, they could diminish your light. But they failed to see that you were never meant to be confined. Isaiah 54 verse 17 declares, "No weapon forged against you will prevail." You were not just born to survive, you were born to rise. Every attempt to suppress your potential has only refined your resolve. Every shadow cast upon you has only amplified your brilliance. The light within you, divinely placed by God, is unstoppable. And it is your time to shine. Stand tall, beloved. You are not a follower, you are a force of nature. Chosen by God to lead with grace, wisdom, and power. This is your moment, your calling, your throne. Step into it with boldness and faith, knowing that no force on earth can stand against the purpose God has placed within you. They didn't understand that every attempt to limit you would only push you closer to realizing the infinite potential within you. As you step into this newfound freedom, remember the words of Joshua 1 verse 9, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." These words are a powerful reminder that you are not walking this journey alone. Every step you take is guided by divine presence. And with this guidance comes the freedom to become exactly who you were created to be. So now that you have fully embraced your power, the question remains, what will you do with it? How will you step into the throne prepared for you? Fully aware of the divine authority you now hold, take a moment to reflect on your journey. Think of the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the unshakable resilience you've built. This is your time to rise, to lead with boldness and without apology. The path ahead is yours, ordained by God, and no one can take it from you. They may have tried to control your journey, believing that if they could limit your movements, they could limit your impact. But they underestimated the power of divine purpose. Your path has always been guided by God. And no human force could ever contain the greatness within you. Every effort to hold you back has only refined your strength and resilience, shaping you into the powerful leader you were destined to become. They thought they could manipulate you, bend your will, and extinguish your light. But they failed to see the truth of who you are, not a product of their influence, but a creation of divine purpose. They may have tried to place you in a box, but you were never meant to be confined. You were made to soar beyond their limitations, breaking free from the constraints they sought to impose. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle they placed in your way, was a test, not just of your strength, but of your ability to rise higher. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, each trial served to purify your spirit and prepare you for this moment of elevation. The very struggles they hoped would break you have only made you stronger, more determined, and unshakable in your resolve. As you look back on your journey, recognize that every setback was not meant to defeat you, but to propel you toward your true calling. Their attempts to contain you have become stepping stones to your victory. What they didn't understand, what they couldn't see, was that you were always destined to rise above. You were made for greatness. And now is the time to claim it. They underestimated you. They believed that by controlling your path, they could thwart your purpose. But in truth, their attempts only revealed their own fears, their fear of your potential, your power, and the greatness that would emerge in you. Fully embraced the role God prepared for you. Now, as you stand in your power, their efforts to control you have become meaningless. They can no longer keep up because you are operating on a higher frequency, one they cannot comprehend. Psalm 18 verse 29 declares, "With your help I can advance against a troop, with my God I can scale a wall." Let this remind you that with God's assistance, no barrier is too strong, no wall too high. The limitations they tried to place on you have only pushed you further, refining you for this moment of glory. Step boldly into your purpose, for nothing can stand in the way of what God has destined for you. The enemy may have tried to crush your spirit, but what they didn't see was that their opposition only made you stronger. Now, as you stand tall, you carry with you the resilience forged through every trial and the wisdom gained from every struggle. You are no longer seeking their approval or validation. You don't need to explain your journey to anyone. Why? Because you are the author of your story, walking boldly into your destiny with confidence, knowing exactly who you are and what you are meant to do. This throne you now claim is not just a destination, it is a testament to the path you have walked. You didn't arrive here by accident. The strength you possess was cultivated in moments when you had no choice but to rise. You walked this road alone, not because you were abandoned, but because it was your divine calling to lead with a strength no one could give you and no one could take away. The walls that once confined you have crumbled, and now all that remains is for you to step forward and claim what has always been yours. As you continue to embrace the throne that was destined for you, you'll begin to see the fruits of your journey. These blessings were never meant for anyone else but you. The struggles you endured, the opposition that sought to deter you, they were all refining you, enhancing your ability to lead, to stand firm, and to walk boldly into your purpose. Those who tried to hold you back never truly had control over you. You were always a force of nature, divinely guided, and no human effort could alter the path God had ordained for your life. Looking back, you'll realize that everything was preparing you for this moment. The trials you faced weren't mere obstacles, they were tools used to shape you, to strengthen the very core of your being. Every setback, every challenge, every person who tried to hinder you has played a part in your rise. They thought they could mold you, break you, or force you into their vision of who you should be. But their plans were futile. For you were never meant to fit into their limitations. You were born to lead, not follow. You were born to create, not conform. Now, as you stand in the fullness of your power, you see clearly how their limitations never applied to you. Every challenge you overcame has only made you stronger, wiser, and more determined. With each battle, you've discovered the beauty in overcoming, the power in perseverance, and the joy of walking confidently toward your true calling. This moment is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of a new chapter. You are stepping not only into the throne destined for you but also into a new season of leadership and divine influence. With every step, you are paving the way for others, showing them what is possible when you walk with unwavering faith and divine purpose. Those who once sought to limit your journey can no longer influence your path. They are left to watch from afar as you rise to heights they could never have imagined. And as you rise, you shed the remnants of their influence, walking fully in the light of your own power and purpose. Psalm 23 verse 5 reminds us, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." This table symbolizes not only abundance and blessing but also the triumph of divine purpose over opposition. As you sit at this table, surrounded by those who once doubted you, you will know that your victory is not merely personal, it is a testament to the divine strength that carried you every step of the way. Now that you have claimed your throne, your reign is not just about personal success. It is a calling, a divine mission to bring light into the world, to lead with love, and to grow into the fullness of your purpose. Every victory you claim is not just for you, it is for those who follow your example. You are not breaking boundaries for yourself alone, you are breaking them for the generations to come. With each step forward, doors of opportunity will open wide, leading you closer to your divine destiny. This is your moment, your calling, and your purpose. Rise boldly, for the best is yet to come. The path you are on is one of fulfillment, peace, and divine purpose. As you embrace this journey, you become an inspiration to others, showing them that no matter how great their challenges may seem, they too can rise. They too can claim the throne that has always been theirs. You have been prepared for this moment, for this season of purpose and elevation. Standing in the truth of who you are, fully empowered and divinely guided, you are now a beacon of hope for those still searching in the shadows. You have overcome trials, risen above challenges, and are now walking in the light of your true power. Nothing can stop you. You were born for this moment. Now is the time to claim what is rightfully yours and continue stepping boldly into your destiny. As you rise, stepping fully into the throne that was destined for you, you will undoubtedly encounter those who will try to downplay your achievements, dismiss your journey, or even seek to diminish the power you have gained. But do not be deterred by their words, their doubts, or their misguided perceptions. The path you walk is not about seeking validation from the world, it is about fulfilling the divine mission written into your heart. No one can truly understand the depths of the strength that resides within you. Many will look at your success and wonder how you managed to rise above obstacles that seemed insurmountable. What they fail to recognize is that you have always carried within you the fire of resilience, the power of divine purpose, and the strength to overcome. Every challenge you faced was a part of the preparation, shaping you into the leader you were always meant to be. Your rise to this place of power is no accident. It is destiny. You have been chosen, not by chance, but by divine design. Every step of your journey, every hardship you endured, has led you to this moment of fulfillment. And now, as you stand in your power, you can look back and see the beauty of the path that has brought you here. Know this, your power is not just for you. It is a gift meant to be shared with the world. Your leadership will not only elevate you, but it will also lift others. You were not made to sit on your throne alone. Your divine purpose is to guide, to inspire, and to lead others to their own divine paths. As you rise, your light shines brighter, creating a path for others to follow. But even as you ascend, there will still be those who attempt to pull you back, to remind you of where you've come from, to make you question your worth. Do not listen to their voices. Those voices are born of doubt, fear, and envy. They do not see the true power that lies within you, nor do they see the greatness that has been destined for you since the moment you were born. What they see is their own insecurity reflected in your success. That is why they attempt to diminish your light. But their efforts are futile. You have already risen beyond their reach. Every attempt they made to stop you was never meant to break you. Instead, it was meant to strengthen you. Each time they tried to pull you down, you rose higher. Each time they doubted you, you proved them wrong. And now, as you stand in your divine purpose, you are not only victorious, you are unstoppable. The throne is yours. The calling is clear. And the time is now. Step forward in faith. For your best days are yet to come. Standing at the summit of your journey, you can now look down at those who once doubted you. Their disbelief and attempts to limit you have been overshadowed by your triumph. You've risen above their expectations, proven them wrong. And now they can do nothing but watch as you continue to soar. Your journey is far from over. With every step forward, new opportunities will unfold. And doors you once thought impossible to open will reveal themselves. This is your moment to embrace the full magnitude of your power. You no longer need anyone's permission or validation. Your authority is divine, and it is yours to wield. There is a purpose behind everything you've endured, a purpose far greater than anything this world can offer. As you claim your throne, you are not just stepping into personal power. You are stepping into a role as a leader, a guide, and a beacon of hope for those around you. God's promise for you has always been one of greatness. And now, you are stepping into that greatness. Every battle you faced, every trial you overcame, was preparing you for this very moment. Your strength has been tested, and you now stand unshaken, ready to lead with wisdom and grace. Your journey is not just about your success, it's about the legacy you are creating for others to follow. Psalm 16 verse 5 reminds us, "The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup, you hold my lot." Your lot has always been to rise, to lead, and to shine. As you step into your destiny, remember that your path is not for you alone. It is a path that will inspire and empower those who come after you. Your light burns brightly, and no force on earth will ever extinguish it. Reflect on how far you've come. Embrace every lesson, every challenge, every victory, and every moment that has shaped you. You are not just stepping into a throne, you are stepping into your divine purpose. This purpose is yours to hold, to shape, and to use as a force for good in the world. You've endured, you've overcome, and you've transformed every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Now, standing in the fullness of your power, you are ready to embrace it completely. The throne before you is no longer a distant dream or a symbol of hope, it is your reality. Every trial you faced, every moment of doubt, and every obstacle that seemed insurmountable has prepared you for this moment. You are the culmination of every experience, every lesson, and every revelation that has shaped you. Now, poised to fulfill the purpose written into your soul. You stand as a testament to resilience, faith, and divine guidance. This journey has been one of discovery, not just of the world around you, but of yourself. You've learned who you truly are, what you're capable of, and what you were meant to do. Standing tall in your divinely ordained power, you can see the road ahead clearly. It is yours to walk alone, yet never in isolation. Every step has been guided by the divine. And as you move forward, your trail will light the way for others to find their own paths. Remember, true leadership is not about power over others, but about empowering them. It is not about control, but about serving a higher purpose. You were chosen for this. You were called not just for your own success but for the success and growth of those around you. Your leadership will inspire and elevate those who resonate with your truth, your energy, and your mission. And those who once tried to stop you, those who sought to limit or define you, they now look on in awe, realizing that the walls they tried to build around you were never strong enough to contain your light. You were born to rise above, to shatter their expectations, and to illuminate the world with the power that has always been within you. This is your time to lead, to shine, and to walk boldly into the purpose you were destined for. You have risen above their limitations, and now you stand as a testament to the strength that resides within you. Yet, it is not just your own strength that shines, it is the power of the divine that fuels your every step. As you move forward, remember that the road ahead will not always be easy. Challenges will still arise, and new lessons will need to be learned. But with the strength you have gained through your journey, you will face them with confidence and resilience. The trials that once seemed insurmountable will now only deepen your wisdom, expand your abilities, and define your leadership. Psalm 23 verse 5 declares, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." This verse is a powerful reminder that your victory is not solely for you. It will be visible to the world, even to those who doubted you and tried to hold you back. They will witness the magnitude of your success and the power of the divine that carried you through it all. Your journey has always been about more than personal triumph. It is a reflection of God's faithfulness and His purpose for your life. Now, as you sit upon your throne, remember the responsibility that comes with this position. You are here not just to reign but to serve. Not just to rise but to lift others up. Your success is not the end of the story but the beginning of a new chapter. It is a call to action, a call to continue rising, to lead with grace, and to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. You are now a beacon of hope, a symbol of strength, and a guide for those who walk the path you once traveled. In moments of doubt, remember who you are and all that you have overcome. Trust in the divine purpose that has always been within you. As 1 Corinthians 15 verse 58 reminds us. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. Every step you take and every decision you make is part of that greater work. You were chosen for this, and now you are called to fulfill it. You have been granted the throne, and it is yours to hold with wisdom, grace, and authority. The world may try to shake your confidence or make you doubt your worth, but you are anchored in the truth of who you are. You were born for this. You were made for this. Now rise. Step boldly into your destiny, and take your place as the leader you were always meant to be.